Even on a clear day in Brookings, there's a sound of thunder that follows Isaiah Davis when he carries a football. Those trying to tackle him feel it.
Yeah, I love it. I love stiff arm too a little bit.
He had a ball in his hand since he was probably 3 years old or younger.
Ball might have been his first word.
Cedric and Brandy Davis are used to it since their youngest of 5 children has run like a man amongst boys since he was a boy.
Just about every time he played, we saw something that would make you think that.
Made some things shake. I was playing corner too. I used to be like the faster, like the speed demon, but now kind of got some size and some weight on me, so gotta use that strength.
Football was far from the only sport he excelled at growing up in Joplin, Missouri, making May 22, 2011 a normal whirlwind day for 9-year-old Isaiah and his family.
We had a baseball game that day.
I noticed like the clouds in the sky, just how big and puffy they were.
Until it wasn't.
We got home, saw the trees across the street in my neighbor's yard, kind of lean. And then everything kind of stopped, and then next thing you know, I saw him lean to where you knew something was happening, And by the time I turned to go back into the house, you could hear, kind of like a train, like the walls rumbling, the floor rumbling, and then I knew.
An EF5 tornado with winds of more than 200 miles per hour struck Joplin that day.
I grabbed everybody and threw them in the hallway, and the boys had bunk beds, and I took one of the top bunks mattresses off and threw it on top of us.
We was under the mattress, just praying constantly, and I didn't know what to think. So I'm just in a cradle position, looking to my right, at the wall being short next to me with my mom, my dad, my brother, my 2 dogs. We were just praying, and my dad kept screaming, praying that if it took anyone, it would be him. So it just shows you the love that we have for our family.
The Davis' home was one of nearly 4,400 destroyed.
So the whole house was gone. Like the little area that we were laying down under the mattress in the hallway was the only really part standing left of the house.
It likely kept them from being among the 158 who lost their lives.
I've always kind of thought out, what would happen, in a tornado, because I would have hated if I would have froze up and, been a different story.
With help from their insurance, friends, and family, the Davises stayed in Joplin.
I was really shocked, a couple years after that, anytime I heard like rain or thunder, I was immediately thinking it was a tornado, but not go over that hump. But I think the biggest takeaway from that was just, safety, taking care of your family.
Isaiah would go on to lead their high school team to the state championship game and earn the Missouri Gatorade Player of the Year award. Since becoming a Jackrabbit in 2021, he's run for more than 3,000 yards, 33 touchdowns, and become an FCS national champion. Though he has a year of COVID eligibility left, this will likely be Isaiah's final year in Brookings as he aims to be selected in next year's NFL draft.
He was probably, 5, 6. Both of the Manning were playing that night, at Thursday night, and they were talking to their parents, and he said, that's going to be you guys one day. And I believe in him. And I don't think there's anything going to be able to stop him.
Touting severe weather awareness with the rest of his family, and with his hometown close to his heart, Davis no longer fears the sound of thunder.
It's still crazy even now, just thinking about where I'm at and how I came about this journey. And I'm gonna take it one step at a time, see how it goes. But when that time comes, walk with my family, I'm gonna embrace it, I'm gonna love it, and love them up with me.
And now Isaiah has worked to become a force of nature. In Brookings, Zach Borg, Dakota News Now Sports.